Howdy and welcome. I'm Mike, your board gaming every dude, and this is the Kickstarter news for this week. Just some projects that are up and running right now that you can back if you're interested, but I want to introduce a new feature of something old, something new. So for each Kickstarter, and I'm only presenting 5 that are up with us, and these are all Kickstarters that have a solo option in the original campaign featured. Anyway, for each new Kickstarter thing, I'm also going to present an old game that you can get right now if you'd like. Let's start with Retrograde, and this is designed by Mary Flanagan, and she also designed a game I've featured on this channel, Surrealist Dinner Party, as well as several others that she's successfully designed. You can find them at your game stores. Surrealist Dinner Party, if you're interested, it doesn't come with a solo mode, but I made one, so I'll make sure to put the link to that video in the description below. Check it out. All right, Retrograde. So this is an 80s arcade family style game that also allows you to play one player against an AI opponent, which just looks cool. I love the colors. I would love to get this room with colors popping quite like she has here. But anyway, you play an arcade machine and you are trying to destroy these little bots as they come down, kind of like Space Invaders, before they hit the bottom. The winner is the person with the most points. Real simple. It looks like you can learn it in 5 minutes or so. The dice look nice. Real simple game. You can pledge this for the print and play for just $3 if you would like to do that, or you can pledge for the full game, or you can do like me. I did back it just for $1 at the moment, so at least I'm in there, and then later on I can decide whether I want to back it fully or just the print and play, and if not, I gave $1 toward it. Cool. It's, as of right now, it has 262 backers and 9,596 out of 22,500 with 20 days to go. So by all means, check that out. If you like Retrograde, check this out. You also might like either Space Invaders, which you can get at like Target, Walmart, or I think the better version, although honestly I haven't played Space Invaders, so that is not fair. I'm judging basically by appearance. But Under Falling Skies is another great solo game option that you can play right now. If this is informative and helpful, please give me a like so I know what to keep delivering, and let me know in the comments, are you backing any of these games? If so, why or why not? Would you like other styles of games included? All right, let's go to our next one. We've got Glide by Cody Barr, and I don't know anything by Cody Barr. This is a Dune world-based game, and it's actually more of an RPG. Well, it is an RPG. So it is a tabletop game. It's not a board game, but I thought it should be included here for those of you that really like story building. Solo RPG. And you just take your character through, and the focus is not on combat, but on exploration and survival, combating the elements, weather, and things like that. So let me go down here. He describes what Glide is, gives some examples of the artwork. Again, it takes place in the Dune universe, but it's also inspired by other games. I recognize one of them, Breath of the Wild, an RPG video game. Maybe it's a tabletop game too, I don't know. He describes how it plays and such, and again, some artwork. He's got some soundtrack for it. It's already met its goal, and it has 8 days to go as of recording this. So if this is posted on Sunday morning, you still got 7 days left to decide on that. If you are interested in Glide, you also might be interested, I'll give 2 options here. One of them is Dune House Secrets by Portal Games, and that is based on the detective game system that Portal Games did, and you play in the Dune universe, and you are basically solving a murder of some house members by possibly other house members. You're trying to figure it out. So it is story driven in the Dune universe. So it could be similar to that. Here's the thing, honestly, I don't think Dune House Secrets justifies the $40 price tag. I bought it, I played it. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I did not have a $40 experience. I would not pay for that again. So if you feel differently, please let me know in the comments and let me know why so I can share that with others, but I just don't think it's worth what's in there at all. it just wasn't the experience for that. But if you like it and you can find it at a discount, go for it. The other one, believe it or not, I would say Robinson Crusoe. Now that's a heavier game, in my opinion, heavier. I'm thinking from terms of someone coming in new. However, in Robinson Crusoe, you are fighting to survive, fighting against the elements on a harsh environment, kind of similar to this. Neither one of those are RPGs, but kind of similar if you want to tabletop it. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to Deep Rock Galactic. First of all, this has already it's already got over $2 million pledged. You don't need to back this. I mean, do it if you want. Do it if you want, but I would assume something like this, it's based on an IP already. It has a huge existing customer base. It's already a video game. So it's probably going to go to retail, I would assume, and just get it retail. But again, that's totally your call to decide. All right, but anyway, it's gotten over 2 million, and it looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun. It's got beautiful minis, if you're into minis, co-op action board game, like a dungeon crawler where you're exploring and you get to play. It's 1 to 4 players. You get to play the class of your choice with the gear. So, you know, it looks like a really good time. It looks like a very well manufactured game. Plenty of stretch goals. Pretty much this is like what you expect to see on a hit Kickstarter game, and I don't tend to back those. That's me personally. If I think something's going to hit retail, generally I don't back it, but it looks wonderful. Check it out. Don't have much more to say about that. This one was a little more tough for me to think of an alternative for you, so I've got it in my notes here. My notes are your notes. Here we go. We've got Etherfields. That's what it is. Yeah, so Etherfields is also a cooperative, not really a survival game, but it's an exploring action-based game that's available now. So definitely check into that. It might be heavier than this. I haven't played Etherfields yet, but I know that it's quite involved. But yeah, check it out. All right, let's go to our last one. Actually, just featuring 4 games. I thought there were 5. So this is the Royal Cartographer. This is a nice, simple game. It's already funded for $4,605 at the moment. Its goal was $1,585. And this is a solo game where you're a cartographer mapping out a kingdom. So you can check it out. You can see there's a solo version and a 2 to 4 player version. And it gives you the instructions right here for how it plays and how it plays solo, exactly what the maps look like. The more money it makes, the more maps it makes. Looks like a good time. If you're interested in that style of game, you can also check out Cartographers, which is out right now. It's a nice small box game, and it came out with an expansion as well, Cartographer Heroes, I think, which was a larger box. But yeah, by all means, check either of those out. Be sure to check this link for this week in the news. That's it. I'm out. I love you all.